And I've been able to transform the darkness of my life through the gift that I was given from the age of 7. I've been able to write and channel poetry and words that were far beyond my capacity to understand what they actually meant, like long words for a grade 7 girl. And I used this tool through all of the darkness. And by darkness, I mean the things that happen to you that you don't expect, that you have no choice but to handle. And yeah,
Do you mean
I've
when you
just,
say no choice things? What do you mean when you say no choice?
you know, well, take my first book, for example. No matter how dark the stain, poems and inspiration for the woman in pain. So the beginning of this book has a chunk of poems called Innocence. And those are the poems, just about life or children dreaming on the beach, going on vacation, friendships, things like that. The second section of the book is called That's the Thing About the Heart, It Breaks. And those are the times in life that's, as a woman, there is rape, there is sexual assault, there are miscarriages, there are relationships that tear your heart out. There are sometimes you're so broken you feel like you don't want to go on anymore. There is a victim mentality that we've seen on TV and portrayed, and that's a reality in these moments. The last chunk of the book of poetry that I put out is called Rise of the Goddess. And that's the part where I learned to transform, like alchemy, the darknesses of my life into absolute love. And so, who I was before was experiencing a lot of dark things in life. At one point, I was left for dead on a curb. And I didn't think that there was any point to me being alive. So I tried to saw my wrist with a steak knife.
Why was you left? Hold on a minute. Why were you left on the side of the road left for dead, and how old were you?
Well, it was my second year of university. And, some of the soccer players that, you know, were my friends the year before thought maybe it'd be a good idea to put some Rohypnol in my drink and take me back to wherever and do whatever with my body. And by the time I have some flashbacks that are pretty horrid still, that I've had the words to work through, but when they were finished with me, they just pushed me out of the car on the busy street because I was probably dead weight with that drug. And yeah, that was it. Just left for
Oh,
dead. Basically,
okay.
I could have been run over.